I got some very bullish predictions to share with you. In fact, I'm going to be sharing with you the top 5 Bitcoin price predictions for 2024 and beyond. Bitcoin continues to circle its highest levels in 18 months. Again, the annual high for the year is currently almost $36,000. But let's dive right into the predictions. First and foremost, Matrix Port predicts 45,000 within 2 months. So 2 months from November would mean January. I could definitely see Bitcoin hitting 40, 50,000 easy peasy before the halving, but let me know your thoughts. Now, that prediction came from Matrix Port, the crypto trading firm founded by Jihan Wu, himself a founder of Bitcoin mining giant Bitmain. In a blog post in late October, Matrix Port doubled down on a 45,000 year-end price target. So that's the Christmas target. Let's go, Santa, which is initially revealed in January. It was based on a handful of in-house models, with Matrix Port also successfully predicting Bitcoin's October gains. Quoting them here, Bitcoin is breaking above the July 31.5 resistance, showing that 45 is achievable by the year's end. And again, I think that's a very doable target, but let me know your thoughts. The next prediction comes from BitQuant. They say new all-time high pre-halving. I also agree with that, especially if we get the ETF approval. I would anticipate above and beyond 69,000 before the April 2024 halving, but that's only if you know what I mean? We'll see how this plays out. The halving is a watershed moment. We all know the blocks subsidies get cut in half for the miners. In September, BitQuant stated Bitcoin would surpass its current 69,000 peak before April of 2024. Now they shared here, no, Bitcoin is not going to top before the halving. Yes, it's going to reach a new all-time high before the halving. No, Bitcoin is not going to 160 Gs because the magnitude of every pullback is large. This means it'll peak after the halving in 2024. And yes, the target price is around $250,000. I love that. That's right in alignment with Max Keiser's short-term target of $220,000. Now, they also shared this chart. Both the all-time high and the post-halving $250,000 target came courtesy of the Elliott Wave theory charting, which we cover commonly here on the show, with Bitcoin mimicking the behavior from the previous cycles. And you can see their estimation of how the Bitcoin price is likely to rise is coming directly from BitQuant. Now, BitQuant did, however, make room for a total of 4 pullbacks as outlined in this chart. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 before we hit the peak at 5. Quoting them here, there will be 1 pullback before breaking to a new all-time high, followed by another pullback at around 125,000. Additionally, there will be 2 more pullbacks after the halving, which are not demonstrated here. Now for the next one, 3 Bitcoin price models, $130,000 target zone. That's right. Let's freaking go. Quoting CryptoCon here, I'm prepared for the lower prices, but the stars are aligning at 130 for the Bitcoin this cycle. And the concept also hinges on the halving events, and the next peak should come around 4 years after the $69,000 move in November of 2021. We all know everything is cyclical in Bitcoin every 4 years, driven by the halving. Now the $1 million question. How about a $1 million Bitcoin price target? Leads us to Kathy Wood of ARK Invest, the CEO and Chief Investment Officer, has joined former BitMEX CEO Arthur Hayes in doubling down on her 7-figure price prediction. When this could happen, understandably up for debate, but changing macroeconomic tides have emboldened what remains a daring Bitcoin price prediction. In October, Hayes maintained that the path to a $1 million coin was in full effect thanks to the macro reality. Now, quoting Blockworks on the Margin podcast right here, this was shared actually on an interview. If people lose faith in the bond market and this fiat artificial construction we have created over the past 80 to 100 years, this global economy and how it has been structured, if we lose confidence in that, then the amount of money that's going to be looking for an alternative is going to be something that we have never seen before, he shared over in an interview. And speaking of Kathy Wood, she was just on Bloomberg, and here's what she shared when she was asked, what's a better hedge against inflation? Is it Bitcoin or is it gold? And very boldly, she said, Bitcoin hands down, is a hedge against both inflation and deflation. Yes, so is gold, but Bitcoin is digital. And if you look at the incremental demand, we are going to see, but gold already has its demand. You know, it happened already, right? Bitcoin is new and institutions are barely involved, and the young people would much rather prefer to hold Bitcoin than hold gold. Preach. So it's interesting that both gold and Bitcoin are hedges against deflation, but Bitcoin's been doing better recently. Preach. And Bitcoin naturally will consider outpacing gold. I think it was Max Keiser who said for every dollar the Bitcoin price action increases, for every dollar the gold price increases, expect Bitcoin to go up by over $20, meaning it will continue to outpace gold by a factor of 20. Let me know if you agree or disagree, fam.